Hello, today is Wednesday, June 4th, and this is the Property Rundown. My name is Jay Schwartz, your local real estate agent. If you are looking to make a move in the St. John's metro area, feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description, and we're going to get straight into today's market numbers. So in the past 24 hours, we've had 24 new listings, one property back on market, four price decreases, 18 properties under contract, 10 pending, 17 sold, 7 withdrawn, and 1 expired. Now, all we have left to do is look at those listings. Our very first property for $549,900, $2,700 a month in mortgage payment. We got 198 Topsil Road, St. John's, a 4-bedroom, 2 full bathroom, 2,000 square foot home, semi-detached, built in 1905. Heat is electric, hot water, radiant floor, and fireplaces. So let's have a look. This better be impressive for the price tag. And I'm not convinced just yet. So we got a lot of interesting colors going on. They love their blue and purple pastels, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Kitchen is looking decent. I do like the backsplash. Countertop looks good. Dedicated dining area here. Living room looks good. And actually, you got another dining room. So there's no coat closet. It looks like they kind of built like a shoe rack here. And upstairs, got 1 bedroom. Bathroom looks good. Updated, looks very nice. Another room here, another half bath, another bedroom here. Oh no, that's not a half bath, sorry, that's another full bath. So, and those are the same. So you got 2 full baths, and this got to be the primary here. Backyard, very nice, nice deck, well landscaped, and got a nice shed there. It is a nice home, but I don't think it's worth $5,499. I can see it going for, it'll probably go just over 500,000 in my opinion. Somebody could come along and really love it and pay that much for it, but that would be an outlier. So let's move on. We've got $985,000, $5,000 a month mortgage payment, 5 Blue Sky Drive, St. Philip's. Gorgeous home. 3 beds, 3 full bath, 4,500 square feet. So very large, very large. Built in 2014. Heat is mini splits, electric, and radiant floor. Take a look. Oh, they only have 2 exterior photos at the moment. Yep. So that's it. I'm sure when they get the rest of the photos uploaded, it will be impressive. So if you're wanting to look at this one, mark down this MLS number here, 1285934, and maybe look it up later in the day or tomorrow, see if those photos show up. Okay, next we got a new build, $529,900, $2,900 a month mortgage payment, 12 Wiltshire Avenue, Paradise. 3 beds, 2 full, 1 half bath, 2,200 square feet, and it's a 2-story. So just the one photo of another model that they had built. It looks good. From the outside, it's probably pretty standard contractor grade stuff on the inside. And I'm going to say it's probably fairly priced. Yeah, $239 a square foot. Well, $240 basically. Is a reasonable new build price, so that's all right. Okay, 10 Quilties Road Paradise for $469,900, $2,600 a month mortgage payment. We've got a 4-bedroom, 3 full bathroom, 2,100 square foot home, built in 2015, all baseboard electric heat, and it has a detached garage. So outside looks good. Built on a slope here. That's why you get that split entry. Looks like a nice neighborhood. Really, the properties are large. There's lots of trees around. Kitchen dining looks good. Open concept, pretty standard split entry kind of home. You got your living room. Let's see here. So, bathroom. Primary bathroom looks good. Bedroom, primary bedroom. Ensuite looks good. Downstairs rec room. Back door on the lower level. Deck. You got yeah, so second full bathroom in the basement. Another bedroom in the basement. Drop ceiling in the basement, which is good. And you got laundry room under the stairs with your water boiler. And yeah, nice big yard. Okay, so it's like a split kind of shared driveway almost with the neighbors. But you got your garage at the back here. I think that's right along the property line, I'd say. Questionable. I would be worried about that. Make sure that's built on the property. 469.9 for this home. I think it might be priced a touch high. I can see it going for like 450. But it is a nice home. Has a great piece of land and garage. All right. 227 Waterford Bridge Road, St. John's for $429,900, $2,200 a month in mortgage payment. So first thing I'm noticing is the exterior is very old. I see the oil tank on the side there. Waterford Bridge Road is typically a road that does have very nice homes on it. 4 beds, 2 full bath, 2,600 square feet, built in 1964. Yeah, and it just says baseboard oil, so that's not a good sign. This home better be somewhat impressive. And it's not. Yeah, pretty dated. Carpet. Rooms are basic. There's some hardwood floor, which is nice. Kitchen, or sorry, do we see the kitchen yet? Yeah, kitchen. Nothing special. Bathroom, super dated. Is there a second apartment? Or an in-law, maybe? That they're not using. They're using it as storage, actually. Couple rooms, another dated bathroom, laundry room, oil furnace. Yeah, personally, I don't think so. I guess it backs on to the river. That is a huge bonus. It is a nice piece of land. Double parking here. That's hard to say. I think in this scenario, it is actually priced close to what it might sell for. But whoever buys it's probably going to come in and upgrade it quite a bit. It does have a premier location. All right, next we got 11 Mount Royal Avenue, St. John's for $525,000, $2,600 a month mortgage payment. 5 beds, 2 full bath, 2,300 square feet. This is a 2 apartment built in 1950, baseboard electric heat. Okay, looks okay. Kitchen looks decent. Laundry in the back. Rooms okay. Bathroom somewhat alright. Second apartment also looking very nice with the chimney and a decent kitchen, dining room, bedroom, bathroom. Nice backyard. So it's okay. So it is like almost like two separate small houses. You got the gray one and the white one. It is unique, but in total it's 2,300 square feet and it's downtown I Mount Royal Avenue. Where's Mount Royal? Okay, no. They're off base, I think, here. Overpriced. Nah, I just don't see it going for 525. It's not that amazing of a home. If it had, if it was better looking, I mean, the kitchen's not bad. Bathroom is whatever. Some of the bedrooms are a little dated. If it was a touch bit nicer, had electric heat. Does it have electric heat? Let's see. Yeah, it has electric. Okay, that's good. I had a couple mini splits, something like that, but I don't think it's going to sell for 525. Maybe 450, in my opinion, for downtown. For 23 total 2,300 square feet. Yeah. Next, we have a condo, 1 Kestrel Drive, Unit 101, Paradise, listed for $279,900, $1,400 a month mortgage payment, 2 beds, 1 full bath, 1,000 square feet. We got a condo for built 2014, electric heat, and the condo fee is $349 a month. Let's have a look. Okay. Nice building, nice unit. Floors look good. Looks open. I mean, they've got some nice furniture in there. Makes it look attractive. Kitchen's good. Bedroom, bedroom, and the main bath. Just a standing shower. So that with it's like ground level walk-in. So they must have had somebody with maybe mobility issues there previously. And overall, it is pretty nice. I think the list price is good. Condo fees aren't bad. They should sell close to asking, if not a touch bit over. All right, 3 Quantum Drive, Paradise, $720,000, $3,700 a month mortgage payment. We got 4 beds, 3 full, 1 half bath, 3,300 square feet. Built 2002, mini splits and electric heat. So pretty standard looking kind of big old family home. Huge driveway. You got the in-house garage. You got a detached garage in the back. Small deck. Small. Well, you do have a bit of a yard there, which is all right. Not too much to manage. Reasonable. Inside, kitchen is looking pretty nice. Looks like they actually got stone countertops, which is fantastic. Nice appliances. You got the pantry over here, and actually quite a bit of cabinet space. Dining area with the sliding doors to the back. Living area looks quite large based on the size of this sectional here. Either propane, probably propane fireplace, and television mount. The front entry is quite spacious. You got the coat closet there, bit of room to move around. Half bath, upstairs, primary bedroom ensuite with the standing shower soaker tub. Looks good. Second bedroom, third bedroom. And then downstairs you got, is this downstairs or? This isn't a unique location. This is on the upper floor. Looks like there's like a sitting room, second living room kind of area. And then downstairs, this is the rec room. Another bedroom in the basement, another full bath, and laundry. Yeah, great big home, lots of space. Uh, the list price I think is good on this. It should sell over 700,000. I think anywhere between 700 and 730. It could go above or below. All right, next new build, 89 Trenton Drive, Paradise, $629,900, $3,500 a month mortgage payment. You got 4 beds, 2 full bath, 2,400 square feet, 2 apartment, built in 2025. Okay, that's not bad. 2 photos here. Okay, with the layout. So let's see. Is this worth it? Now it is a bungalow and it is a 2 apartment. So that would constitute being a little bit more expensive. Yeah, it's reasonably more expensive. So like I think when you get above 250 a square foot, then you might think, well, why is it more than that? And I think this is reasonably where it should be at 260 for a 2 apartment bungalow in Paradise. So that seems fine. It is expensive, but if it's what you're looking for, it's probably what you're going to have to pay to get it in Paradise or anywhere closer to downtown. And then we got another one. This seems unusual. Okay, they're saying they can build a single family home for 550 on the same lot, which makes sense. They would just leave the basement apartment unfinished. So it would be undeveloped, and that's how you'd save that money. All right. Another new build on 132 Bowline Extension, Portugal Cove for $469,900, $2,600 a month mortgage payment. Got a 3 bedroom, 3 full bathroom, 1,700 square foot home. And yeah, that seems pretty good. A little expensive, to be honest. Yeah, for a single family home, a little expensive. Uh, I would want to know more about this if I was buying it. Like, is it good? Well, if it is stone countertops, uh, if it is high-end light fixtures, like if they're putting in high-end quality stuff in here, it could be worth it. And it would be a pretty nice home in a nice location. Definitely look into it if you're going to be purchasing it. Next, 23 Old Petty Harbor Road, St. John's for $289,900, $1,500 a month mortgage payment. We got 3 beds, 2 full bath, 2,000 square feet, built 1988, has electric, propane, fireplaces. Okay. Looking very unique. Oh yeah, like a cabin, like a chalet, it said in the property description. Now it's not in terrible condition, but does inside looks great. Outside, it probably just needs a little bit of TLC. Inside is looking great. You got the wood stove. The kitchen is okay. Probably could use some kind of refreshing, but it's not bad considering the look that they're trying to go for this all wood cabin look. Um, the bathroom It looks old. It looks like it matches with the property. So this is very unique. Do you want a cabin basically just inside the city? And what? It's got a second unit with a small kitchen. Yeah. And you got laundry. Interesting. Very interesting. It says single family, so it's got to be an in-law suite. Hmm. Okay, so it has an unregistered apartment or in-law suite. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's being sold as viewed, and they've had a home inspection that's available upon request. So there might be some work to be done here. That's why they have it priced the way they do. But doesn't look horrible. This could be a great opportunity for somebody who's handy to buy something and really have a unique home right here in St. John's. Next, 37 McKay Street, St. John's, $244,900, $1,200 a month mortgage payment. We got 3 beds, 2 full bath, 1,400 square feet. This is a 2 apartment, built 1927, all electric heat. Let's have a look. So, they're going to be pretty small units. Living, kitchen looks okay. Standing laundry in the closet, bedroom, small patio. Not bad. Full bath here. Then the second unit, very similar. So they're both 1 bedroom units. Oh yeah, I think I've seen this one before. I remember the laundry being super close together in this one room. They probably dropped the price from what it was and relisted it as a new listing. I, I think 1,400 square feet at this price is, and it looks to be in somewhat good condition. I think this is a good list price. They should find a buyer. It should sell close to asking. Okay, so yeah, here we go. We got these properties on Viking Drive. They're tiny homes, 2 beds, 1 full bath, 780 square feet. And they got a bunch of them listed. Had a look at them yesterday. They must have just been listed freshly yesterday morning, so we still are seeing them here today. Um, yeah, there's a bunch. So let's just fly through those. There's only one. Let's see. Yeah, just the exterior photo, really. Cute, cute little photo. All right, now we've got 48 Gilbert Street, St. John's for $209,900, $1,000 a month mortgage payment, 3 beds, 1 full bath, 1,200 square feet, baseboard electric heat. So, not looking as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's not, definitely, oh, the bathroom's not bad. It's obviously been updated. Hmm, it's a small home, pretty straightforward. Kitchen could use some love, maybe a backsplash, change the hardware on the cabinets, but it doesn't look terrible. In the rooms, I bet you there's a bit of unlevelness in this home as it's an old downtown home, but other than that, like, looks all right. 1,200 square feet, it is small, but I think this is priced to attract buyers, and I think this is going to sell over asking. Uh, Definitely. Seems decent. Now we've got 98 Commonwealth Avenue, Mount Pearl for $359,900, $1,800 a month mortgage payment, a 4 bed. Oh no, it's a 2+2, uh, 2 apartment, 3 full baths, 2,300 square feet, electric heat, built in 1978. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we've seen this one before. I remember this kitchen. So they were having trouble selling this then. You got this cool screened-in back patio. So 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units. So it's got 3 units. Very unique. And it's got the detached garage. For $359,900. Has potential. It should. It's a pure investment property. I don't think this is a property that somebody's looking to live in and rent out the other units, unless maybe you're like a single person and you're just getting started on your investment journey and you want to kind of start here, maybe level up. But I can see this selling for 350 for sure. It's not far off now. They should be able to get it sold. Oh, and we got a duplicate. So duplicate there. Now we've got for $499,900, $2,600 a month mortgage payment. We have 26 Lower Street, Torbay. It doesn't say much about it. It's a multi-family. It's a 3-unit. Built 2009. Baseboard electric heat. Let's have a look. So it's a big old ranch style, kind of like flat bungalow. Got 1 unit here. Looks nice. Living room, dining. Yep. Bedroom, bedroom, 3 bedrooms, and a bathroom. Then you got another unit, or that's like another door, laundry, back deck. Then we've got another unit, laundry, bathroom, living, dining. Yeah, this is the living room, but they've got desk setup going on in there. Kitchen, bedroom, bedroom, 2 bedrooms. So far 5 bedrooms, another unit with a better looking kitchen, living room, standing laundry, and it looks like 1 bedroom. So overall 6 bedrooms in a pretty beautiful location, to be honest. Wow. Torbay for $499,900. I think this is priced pretty fairly. I can see it going maybe just a little under for 480, 485. It looks like a great investment property though again. And okay, the property on Fort Amherst. Had a look at this yesterday. $275,000, $1,400 a month mortgage payment. We got 26 Fort Amherst Road, St. John's. 3 beds, 1 full bath, 1,600 square feet. Built 1963. Baseboard heat, so I think it is electric and it has propane. So the thing about this home is super unique location, right beside the Narrows. It'd be pretty magical watching all the boats come in and out. Also, it would be pretty loud as well with the boat horns. However, this home is in pretty rough shape. I think well, did they take the interior photos off? There were interior photos yesterday. They removed them. Um, yeah, so they might have even dropped the price. I'm not sure. I'll have to take a look back at yesterday. So yeah, they gotta price it to move because it is in rough shape. Unique location, but it's gonna require some work to get it to a point where it's either livable or usable as a short-term rental. Has super high short-term rental potential if it was nice. And then finally, we have $389,900 for Clinton Place, Mount Pearl for $2,000 a month, 5 beds, 2 full bath, 2,000 square feet. We got a 2 apartment, so it's more than likely 3 plus 2, built in 1996, all electric heat. And pretty standard. Yeah, vacant. I think I looked at this one yesterday as well. Standard split entry. Come up here. Then you got your dining and kitchen. Looks okay. You know, not super modern, but it looks fine. Back deck looks all right. Yeah, the bathroom is an interesting choice in cabinets, and I've never seen a bathtub insert that color. I don't think many people want that. It just makes it feel darker and more like smaller while you're in it, but it is unique. And then bedrooms with carpet, rec room, laundry closet with no appliances. Then you got the second unit, kind of retro kitchen, but it looks like it does have a decent amount of space, despite it being a bit crowded. Uh, and you got two bedrooms, a bathroom, and yeah, living area. So it is listed. I think it's listed for a pretty decent price. I don't see it going over 400,000 by any means, and if it does, I'd be shocked. It should sell maybe around 380. If it breaks into the 390s, like 395, I'd even be impressed by that. But it is a two apartment, so it is going to sell. It's not, it's like a pretty standard layout. 2,000 square feet is kind of tight, a little bit snug, but yeah, it will sell. So let's look at back on markets. We got 58 Larkhall Street, two apartment back on market. Um, and then that's the only one. So we're going to look at price decreases. 43 Roche Street, St. John's, was listed for $1,850,000. They're dropping it $51,000 for $1,799,000 now. That is at least they did do a decent price drop to try and get into a new price bracket. We'll see if that sells now. That's pretty expensive though for in town. Uh, let's see, 20 Hayward Avenue, St. John's. They're dropping 5,000 from 300 to 295. It is a super small unit at 1,100 square feet. 57 Kinder Drive Paradise. This nice big old home on a beautiful lot here. They're dropping 30 grand from 789.9 to 759. That's a pretty good price drop for in the home in that price range. So hopefully that generates them some more activity. And then we've got 11 Katy Place St. John's, dropping $20,000 from 549 to 529. Again, a very appropriate price drop. It's 2,500 square feet. That might be getting back into the right neighborhood. This one is a nice home. I still don't know if it'll sell at that price. If it was maybe like 100 square feet larger, I think so. But yeah. All right, so then let's look at the solds. So we got a single family on Macmar Lane, sold for asking. That's a new build. We got 91 Tiger Street here, two apartment, was listed for 569, sold for 590. So quite a bit over asking by 30,000. We got one Bambrick Street, was listed for 319.9, sold for 348. That makes complete sense in that area for these semi-detached. Had 5 bedrooms, was really attractive in that regard. We got a single family on Miller's Road, was listed for 529.9, sold for asking. We've got a single family on Indian Meal Line, was listed for 429.9, sold for 435. So just 5 grand over asking. Single family on Hibbs Road, listed for 375, sold for 390. So they did well over asking. Single family on Portugal Cove Road, listed for 600, sold for 650. That's pretty impressive. It is a good size home though, 3,700 square feet. So it may have made sense. Whoops. Sorry about that. New build on Dragonfly Place, sold for asking. New build on Frampton Avenue, sold for asking. Then we got a single family home on Smallwood Drive, listed for 309.9, sold for 340, so 30,000 over asking. Single family on Musgrave Street, sold for asking at 499. And we got a home, new build on LaSalle Drive, sold just above asking. They probably got a few upgrades in their build. And we got another new build on Gallant Street, sold for asking. Then we have a single family on Bow Line Extension listed for $339,500, sold for $360,000. So they got roughly $20,000 over asking. And single family residence on Cortell Heights listed for $445,000, sold for $438,000. So this one went a little below asking for a single family. And another single family on Foxwood Drive listed for $449,000, sold for $465,000 over asking. And then we got a 2 apartment on First Street listed for $249,900, sold for $210,000. Must have been in pretty rough shape, and it must have had. I mean, it was also below 2,000 square feet. Yeah, definitely must have been in rough shape to sell that far below asking. Overall, I think most of these properties sold over asking, outside of the new builds, which generally sell at asking price. Anyways, that is today's property rundown. I hope you enjoyed it, found it helpful, educational, and maybe even entertaining. If you're looking for an agent in the metro area, get in touch with me and we'll discuss how we can get you to your goals. All right, have a great day. Goodbye. And also, you might want to check out one of these other videos.